Hey everyone, Carson here. The Sea of Thieves has changed quite a lot over the past few months, even if it may not seem like it has, and I'm going to show you exactly why and what's going on. Before we start, big thanks to Ancient Isles University, one of my biggest sources and references when it comes to world updates. My last Sea of Thieves lore video was posted more than a year ago now, which is absolutely insane. But you guys asked for more, so if you haven't looked into the rest of my Sea of Thieves lore series, I highly recommend you do so. We started off way back with the DeMarco mystery and have pretty much covered everything since then, but for now, let's get you all caught up on the last year. When we last left off, we learned about many secret constellations around the Sea of Thieves world. These were discovered by Briggsy and her mysterious friend, who we now know as Legendary Louise. Each of these constellations depicted a character and a story of some of the ancients who came long before us on the seas. The Owl, the king of the ancients. His camp is decorated with beautiful coral and deep-sea designs. The Butterfly, the prince who is tricked by the Widow, the manipulator of the butterfly, and the one who betrayed the owl. Her camp is the foundry for the obsidian skeletons. Whatever she did was so sinister that she was imprisoned somewhere constructed by her daughter, the Panther. The Fox, the High Priestess, a hero of the ancients. And the Bat, the most mysterious of the ancients. This constellation was most recently discovered only within the temples themselves. If you want to know more about all of these characters, you should check out my video all about them, which I'll link above. But for now, I want to talk a little bit more about these temples. See, in each of these temples, we find orbs of secrets, the treasured knowledge of the ancients and their history. Flameheart has ordered his crews of the Burning Blade to bring him these orbs and the secrets of the ancients, which he uses to load the actual Burning Blade sword with its memories, similar to how Tasha was cured of her skeleton curse using the same methods. The Servant of Flame once described the original orb, the one that gave us all those prophecies, as the Oracle, or a prison of the ancients. And if we go and take a look at the Oracle, you will notice a very big thing is missing. The ship. That has been confirmed to be the Burning Blade, the ship, not the sword. Flameheart used the Burning Blade, the sword, to free the Burning Blade, the ship, from the Oracle, and is now loading up the sword with the memories of the ancients, possibly to release something else, or someone else? We'll get to that later. Meanwhile, we got new cards from Port Merrick Order of Souls tent. Yay! My favorite! 4 cards, the first of which says Sleep, then Merfolk, then Ancient, then Record. It is believed that these 4 cards were in reference to the cunning Merfolk journals that were hidden around the world. They told of a war between the Merfolk and the Sirens, but mostly served as an exposition to explain the new features being added to the game during the season, such as the Blowpipe and the Merfolk's Fruit. The Merfolk knew of the conflict between the Legends and the Reapers, and they knew it would bring about dark forces. And now I don't have to worry about any more stupid Oh, come on. 3 more cards showed up in November. They said Awake, Below, and Waves. But what could these be alluding to? Well, actually, maybe Merrick can tell us. Thought he was hiding? Me too, but I guess not. He's been hanging out around Sharkbait Cove, rambling about how he hears weird roars coming from below, typical Merrick things. Merrick moved around the island a couple times, always around the 5 Megalodon statues on Sharkbait Cove. He's left journals around leaving his theories about the Megalodons and the Sea of the Damned. As we already know, the Shrouded Ghost has the ability to travel between the seas. Merrick now believes that all Megalodons have that same ability, and that something is coming. He noted certain details about the growing sightings and attacks of these different Megalodons. Could they have been summoned by a secret weapon of the Sirens? Pushed by the Sea of the Damned by the Dark Brethren? Part of what Flameheart has been trying to release from the Oracle? We can now see in the eyes of some of the shark statues 2 shiny gems. Currently there's a white set, a purple set, and a red set. Oh, we also got 2 more cards. Oh my gosh, stop it. Olga, just tell us. Ancient and Danger. I swear, I feel like we get nowhere with these every single time. Come on, Rare, you're getting lazy now. Find a better way to tell us things. Anyways, back to the sharks. Interestingly, the Hunter's Call have all had a lot of new dialogue. They almost seem nervous about something that's coming, but what could it be? They've also built new Hunter's Call areas at the outposts, which confirmed that the Hunter's Call got a new faction, which was pretty awesome. As of right now, the colored gems on the shark statues are very important. We've seen a white Meg and a purple Meg, but the red Meg, nobody has heard of one of those actually, other than Grace at Morrow's Peak. She claims she was beached and almost ended up in the belly of a ferocious red Megalodon connected to the Sea of the Damned, known as the Red Maw. Sound like a cool theory? I thought so too! But I was wrong. See, it turns out that the gems were actually alluding to the existence of the two new Megs that we got in Season 15. The red being the Fear Dread, the Fire Shark, and the purple being the Barnacle Dread, the Electric Shark. Moving on from that though, we know that cave paintings are very telling when it comes to the ancients, their stories, and their lore, and there are so many paintings of sharks on Sharkbait Cove, especially the red ones. But there's one painting to me that's really interesting. This one is black, surrounded by human remains, and it appears the ancients are worshipping it. Is it possible that these ancient beasts and the sacrifices made to them could have something to do with the betrayal of the ancients that we've learned about from the stars? There you go, guys. That was one of my first two videos catching up on the last year of the Sea of Thieves lore development. If you liked this and you want to see more, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date. We are on the push for 500. We'll be posting another video all about the Order of Bone and Blade and everything else that came out in Season 16 very shortly, so be on the lookout for that. But with that, I'll see you all on the seas.